Hi there. Today is Friday the 3rd of June and I'm determined to get a video out today. I need to get a video finished and put it out today, and the reason being is that Pook, her sister and myself, we're heading off out to Tapanon, I think that's how you pronounce it, and we're going to visit Chuck and Paige from No Time to Be Sad YouTube channel. Now Chuck's been down here at the Udon Thani a number of times and always gives us a heads up. We meet up with him, we do videos, and every time he says, when you coming to visit us? And there never seems to be time, but this time, as soon as they went back, I said, Pook, book a hotel, we're going to go and stay, we'll go and visit them. So that's what we're doing. Early tomorrow morning we're leaving. So yeah, and I'll be putting out a video. The next video will cover that trip up to see Chuck and Paige. In this video, we take a trip up to Nongkai. Great place. I always like visiting that place. I don't know, it's weird. It seems like a holiday destination to me. Even though there's no beach there or anything like that, you're just on the side of the Mekong River. I love the place, and it just has a holiday feel about it. But we head up there with our friends David and Oak, and on the way we stop off at the Four Rest Cafe. We've been there before, but it was originally a coffee shop. They've built an awful lot around it. They've got a lot of land. They've built the place right up, and they're building a resort there. And we're stopping off there just to see how they're getting on with the resort. And believe me, they've done a load of work. They really have changed the place. They've transformed it, and I would say they're getting fairly close to being able to start inviting guests in to stay there. But yeah, I'll give you an update on that. We'll show you a place where you can pile on the pounds with some great inexpensive food, fairly close to central town, and burn that fat off in exactly the same place. And you'll see what I mean when we get onto that in the video. We visit a secluded temple way up on a hill with some beautiful panoramic views, and we meet up with another YouTuber. He spent a lot of his life just a few minutes away from where Pook and I were living back in the UK. I just knew we'd have a lot in common, and sure enough we did. But before all of that, I'm off to Central Plaza. I've just had breakfast down at the Good Days Cafe, and I'm off to Central Plaza now. Reason I'm visiting Central Plaza is because it's the rainy season. Now you might be wondering what the link is between the rainy season and me having to visit Central Plaza. So every year whenever the rainy season starts, I keep making the same stupid dumb mistake. So stupid. So the problem is I'll stop off at a cash point. Trying it down with rain. I'll go and use the cash point, and the cash comes out, I'll grab the cash and I'll dash off before my card comes out, forgetting about the card. I did exactly the same thing just last week, lost the card. So Pook and I were down here in Central Plaza just 3 days ago, replacing the card that I'd lost then. Last night it was throwing it down. We had a massive rainstorm last night, and we were out on the bike as it goes, got caught in it. And on the way back, Pook said, look, let's call into 7-Eleven. Grab a snack to eat, and we did. I didn't have any cash, so I used the cash point just round the corner from where we live, used the cash point, grabbed some money out of there so I could pay cash for it in 7-Eleven, did the same thing, dashed into the shop on the bike, home as quick as I could, got home, emptied my pockets, realising I didn't have a debit card. So I've cancelled that card, and now I'm back at Central Plaza, and going to get into the bank. It's a bank holiday today, but there's a tip for you. Any bank holidays, the banks in these shopping malls are still open. It's only the individual bank buildings that close for the bank holidays. So bank holiday, if you need a bank, call into the shopping malls and you should be okay. So here we are in Central Plaza. They've only just opened up. The banks don't open till 11. It's just gone 10:30, but I like to get here early because there's always a queue, and especially on a bank holiday with all the other bank branches closed, chances are there's going to be a lot of people here looking to do banking while they've got a day's holiday. So I'll be heading up to the bank and hopefully starting the queue. We'll see. There might already be a few people here, but we'll see. So here we are on the 3rd floor. This is where you'll find all the banks in Central Plaza. There's an art exhibition going on at the moment. Some of these open spaces, you can just rent these out on a short-term basis, I believe, for stuff like this. You might even find that for these kind of projects, they give them the space, lets them use it for nothing, and it gets the space used. People in there displaying artwork. How's it looking? How many people? Well, there's a few. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3. There's loads of people. Oh well, I'll join the queue. Okay, it's 11 o'clock and they've just opened. The security guy came out about 5 minutes ago, giving out the queue tickets, number 12. And I can't complain. I mean, every bank's the same. You look around, every bank, masses of people, simply because it's only the shopping centre with banks open on a bank holiday. And of course, a lot of people being on holiday, they'll come down and do all of their banking today. So, yeah, number 12. Hello, are you all right on camera or not?
I'm right,
Yeah?
Stephen.
I've just been approached by one of the subscribers, Stephen.
Stephen, yeah, you might remember sending some posts back to me when I've written to you. My wife, Apple, over there.
Hello, Apple.
We were in Sydney.
Okay.
Locked in there for 2 years.
Remind me.
We got locked there for 2 years, so I said that I thank you for showing. So we've already seen it all, but
okay.
it reminded us what we're missing out on. We
Oh,
got back
lovely.
here about 6 weeks ago.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, and enjoying it.
And I bet you're smiling a lot more.
And you said to say hello if I saw you, and I said, there he is.
Yeah, absolutely. I always like it when
I
subscribers
saw
come
you
up.
the other week with No Time to Be Sad, Chuck walking down the street the
Okay.
other day, yeah.
I was just telling...
Panerai as well, yeah.
Oh,
well,
right.
You were in there.
Nice
briefly,
hotel.
yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah, that or the Centara, yeah.
Okay.
I think the pool's better in the Panerai.
The pool's closed in Centara at the moment.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're refurbishing it and it needed it as well. And I think the Centara's nice, but it needs a little bit of a tidy up, I think.
Yeah, Panerai's good.
I like the Panerai.
Everything.
Yeah. Did you get the pool side or are you on the other side?
We had to change. We were on bar side last
A little bit
night.
noisy, yeah?
Well, we lost the air conditioning packed up, so they moved us to another room at midnight. So now we're on the pool side.
Okay, you'll find it's a little bit quieter there.
It is,
and it's much nicer.
Yeah.
No, that's great. So you were emailing from Australia. Obviously, I'll get a load of stuff.
I was emailing from Australia for the last for about 2 years.
Yeah.
Because you were going travelling and stuff and showing some we hadn't seen, some we had. It was just keeping us sane. Yeah. You know, watching it all.
I hear it from a lot of people. You don't realise doing a little YouTube channel. You don't realise that it's going to have an impact on people's lives.
Yeah.
And really, I should look back to when me and Pook were stuck in England, looking for a way to get out here full time. And we were both working really hard just to get the money to build the house and everything. Yeah. And then, for me, coming home of an evening a bit depressed, like wanting to make things happen faster, I turned to YouTube and watched some of the guys who were already out here. So I know it makes a difference.
Well, we built a house.
Yeah.
Spent a lot of money. Bought a brand. Yeah, we had the same. You had plumbing problems. I was conversing with you.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
But which I could relate to.
Yeah, of course.
But when we bought a brand new D-Max, we just left it. We abandoned it all and couldn't get back.
Okay.
And watching you sort of think, well, hopefully one day we'll get there.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
And we were on one of the first flights when it sort of eased up.
Yep.
Yeah. And funny enough, her Thai passport ran out, and she had to come on an Australian tourist visa to get in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you got to go and do your visa. You got 90-day reports.
Yeah. She's got to come to go as an Aussie now. But she got her Thai passport.
Yep.
6-hour queue over in this building. You get them now.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
11 o'clock start.
Yeah.
I think it's 5 o'clock.
Wow, that's a long wait, isn't it? That's a long day.
But we went home the next day, the day after, and the passport beat us home to Pontypridd.
Oh, really?
So they were very quick in processing it. Yeah.
That's got to be a courier. It's not the post. I know that.
Well,
We were hoping.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
We're hoping we could convert, but anyway.
That's all right. I'm just keeping an eye on numbers. I've got a number 12. I've got plenty of time. So they're here.
All right. You're not here with Pookie waiting? She's probably
no, she's with her sister at the moment. But
she came from Germany.
Her sister's from Germany, yeah. And tomorrow morning, because every time Chuck comes down here, he always looks us up, and every time when he goes, he says, make sure you come and visit us. Right. And so this time, as soon as we got home, I said to Pook, get on the computer and book a hotel. So we're going down there early tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
So the next video, this one hopefully will come out today. The next video should be of us down there with Paige and Chuck.
Good stuff, yeah.
Okay.
But you and Chuck I watch a lot.
Nice.
Yeah, everyone, I've watched everyone.
Appreciate that, I really do. Great. Well,
Good stuff.
lovely meeting you.
You said to say hello, so I thought I'd...
Yeah, absolutely. I always like it when and any subscribers who see me and Pook out and about, always come over and say hello because it's nice to hear from you guys. Thanks very much. You take care and enjoy your stay. See ya. Yeah, it's always great. It really is. It's not that you need some kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? You don't need some kind of reassurance that what you're doing is appreciated. I just do this because I enjoy doing it. And I know that a few people do benefit from it, they enjoy it. But it is always nice when someone comes over and has a chat, introduce themselves. Always good. But I'm going to have to do something that reminds me to wait for my card. Absent-mindedness, being a bit too laid back living here in Thailand, maybe that's what it is. But I've got to do something because this is ridiculous, having to come in and sign up for a new card. Oh, one other thing I'll say, if you ever have to get a new debit card and your old debit card has already got online banking and you've got a link to PayPal, you can do online shopping, be sure when you get the new card that you authorise that because everything's cancelled out. They don't set up your new card with all the settings that you had on the other one. So, and I always do it in the bank. It takes a little bit longer, but I get the card. Once I've got the card in my hands, I don't leave the bank until they've set it up for me. They'll say to you, here, go home, do it on the phone. It takes ages just to get through on the phone. Doing it here, all right, it takes a little bit of time, but I find it's quicker than doing it at home. Set everything up on the card as it was before, and then you're back up and running. It shouldn't be much longer, so yeah, I might even go and grab a coffee as it goes and bring it back up here. Hang on, is this who I think it is? Are you all right on camera or not? Yep. A lot of you guys might recognise this face with the mask on. This is Ian from Country Grill. From Ian and Nock, and I'm just doing a quick video about a typical morning here in Udon Thani. How's things at the Country Grill?
Excellent, mate. Yeah.
You've just come back from holiday.
Yeah, we went to Koh Yao Yai. Sorry, I don't want to disturb you.
No, it's great. Look at the tan. Look at the tan he's got.
Nice, mate.
Where'd you go to?
Koh Yao Yai.
Koh
It's an
Yao
island
Yai.
off of Phuket.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, beautiful, mate. Yeah, very,
Recommend
very
it, yeah?
nice. Yeah, highly.
Nice one. Well,
Excellent.
hopefully we're going to get out and start doing a bit of travelling soon once this farm thing set up that we're doing. So. Yeah, that's right, yeah. And funny thing is, I knew you were on holiday because there's a guy over from Norway, one of the subscribers, he's staying at the base. And he said to me, can you recommend a place fairly close? I said, yeah, get round there, Country Grill. And he came in, and I think it was the day before you closed to go on holiday, so he just caught you in time. Nice one, Ian, you take care. Mine, there you go. That's Ian from the Country Grill. I'll put a map up of that place because if you're in Udon Thani, whether you want Western food, Thai food, whatever you want, absolutely fantastic. And their pies, they're renowned for their pies. In fact, they provide pies for a lot of restaurants and cafes in the area, and they're supplying places up in Nongkai as well. So they've got a really good reputation, and they've got a fantastic little business going there. So yeah, look up Ian and Nock, and give them a look in at the Country Grill. So, a little segue here, I'm cutting in because we come down to the Country Grill. Reason being, since having a chat with Ian, bumping into Ian in Central Plaza, I found out that they've been voted #1 food place, #1 restaurant in Udon Thani. So just give us, who is it, Ian?
Sorry?
Who was the group again?
Expat Info Udon Thani.
Expat Info Udon Thani have found the Country Grill #1 in Udon Thani for food. So I'm putting maps up and everything, and come down and try the place, and you'll see for yourself. It's really good. Excellent.
Lovely stuff.
And this is Nock. She's trying to hide away because she hasn't got her makeup on, but she's always beautiful anyway. Okay. Thanks very much, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers, kid.
So that's it. I'm finished here in town now. I'm going to shoot off and meet a mate of mine. I've got something to sort out with him, and then I'm going to. What am I doing then? Oh, I need to get home and get this video sorted out for you to watch. It takes a little bit of time, but yeah, I'll get the editing done, post this video today, and then I'll be shooting again. Hello! I'll be shooting a new video tomorrow when we're down with Chuck and Paige, and I'll get it out as quick as I can as well. Pook and I are back in town and we're back in the Panerai Hotel. We're over here to meet up with a subscriber. Guy's name's Dean, his wife's name's Pui, and not just a subscriber, Dean's got his own YouTube channel, and I'll put a screenshot up of that and I'll put a link down in the description for you to take a look at. The channel's called What's Dean Doing in Thailand, and I recommend you take a look at it. There's a lot of content on there, all about his experiences and travelling around Thailand. We took Dean and Pui to the Sophia restaurant, one of our favourites, and we had dinner there. And as I expected, because Dean spent a lot of his years probably about, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes away from where Pook and I were living, and very close to where I grew up, a place called Welling. I knew that we'd have a lot in common, we'd have a lot to talk about, and sure enough the conversation flowed, and it didn't stop for all the time we were together. Just so many links and so many times that our paths crossed, like time he spent in Charlton, where I had one of my first businesses in the car business, to where I was doing voluntary business mentorships in a school called Beth's in Bexley, close to where Pook and I were living. And Dean's son was going to the same school. Not sure whether it was the same time, but like I say, we just spoke for so long, there was so much conversation to be had, and really nice guy, we had a great time. After we'd finished our meal at the Sophia, the four of us took a walk down Soy Sampan, and we stopped in at the Pegasus bar, which is where Chuck and Paige took us last week. We finished off at the Pegasus and then went back to the Panerai, where Dean and I sat down, and he interviewed me for his channel, and really enjoyed it. Again, we sat talking for ages, and really nice guy. Thanks very much, Dean, and look forward to seeing you again soon, hopefully.
We went to Portugal and we finished runners up. Yeah. So
Good?
Can I speak?
You want? Yeah, you can speak if you want. Yeah. So, okay, then let's do a little introduction. Okay, everyone, we're here at the Four Rest Cafe. It's not the Forest, it's the Four Rest Cafe. And we come here with Dave. Dave's kindly driven us down here. We're going up to Nongkai today. Just met up with Dave's mate Cliff, expat from England. Of course, this is, sorry, what's your name? This is David's wife. Everyone knows this.
Is it your wife? Yeah. You sure?
Pookie, obviously. This is Oi, you know Oi now. I've just been told her name's Noi though, not Oi. I'll get confused with the names, even though I've known her for years. And this is Cliff's wife. Your name is?
Jan Seville.
Who?
Jan
Jan?
Seville.
Jane? Oh, surname as well. There you go. Very formal. So yeah, we're here in the Forest Cafe. Absolutely beautiful place. We've been here before and we did a video. And they've built the place up a lot. It's a work in progress, a lot going on. And yeah, we'll show you around a little bit. And after this, we're on our way up to Nongkai. Going to get a bit of lunch up there. So we're having a day off, a rare day off. And Dave insisted, so looking forward to it. Now, if anyone would like to come and visit this place themselves, it's easy to find. You just head north out of Udon Thani on Highway 2, the Nongkai Road. On your way up to Nongkai, you get over the border from Udon Thani into Nongkai, and it's just a little way before you reach the Mekong River, not too far from there. The most obvious landmark that I can give you to look out for is this jet plane on the side of the road here. Look out for that. It's, like I say, it's just before you get to the Mekong River, a few kilometres away. As soon as you pass the plane, there's a U-turn. Do that U-turn, come back past the plane, and I think it's the first or the second turn on the left. But here's another close-up map, and that will take you straight into where the Four Rest Cafe is. This place was originally just a flat piece of land, but the architects and the designers and the landscapers have made it look like you're in the middle of a jungle with natural waterfalls, but all this is man-made, and everything that's growing has been planted as part of the design. There's a good quality coffee shop here, and they do some really nice cakes and pastries too. Listen, I don't make a habit of going into public toilets with a video camera, but I've got to show you these. They look so natural. It looks like they've actually been carved out of the natural rock, but again, all man-made. This is the part that I really came to see. Out the back of the coffee shop, they're building a resort. Covers a lot of land, and I just wanted to see what the progress was. They've dug out a massive amount of land here. Looks like they're adding to the lakes that they've already got. Seeing this sign for the Sophia here surprised me. I'm not sure, maybe Manfredo's thinking of setting up a restaurant here. These are the small apartments that guests will be able to rent if they want to stay on the resort. You see these polystyrene blocks all the time being used in construction back in the UK, but I've never seen them being used here in Thailand. Let's have a closer look at these apartments. All of them are a very unusual design, very unusual shape, not the usual square boxes that you'd get. They're very angular, lots of different angles on them. And they're quite small. It looks like you've got a little cooking area downstairs, and then there's that little platform upstairs, which I'm imagining is going to be where you have the mattress or the bed. They do seem pretty small, but there's some nice area outside. I would imagine a place like this, you're not really going to want to be cooped up inside, are you? You'll sleep inside, and then you'll spend most of your time here wandering around these gardens or sitting outside here. Be interesting to come back to this place once all the work's complete, and I'll do that, and I'll do another short review of it later on. Anyway, we headed off up to the Mekong River and to a bit of a special temple up there. It means a lot to Pook and her family, and so we took her sister Noi there, and then we headed off to a restaurant right on the banks of the Mekong. The temple's called Wat Po Chai, and there's stunning artwork covering the interior walls. Well worth a look. Just a few minutes up the road from the temple was this, it's a resort and restaurant called Hun Hat Kam. Now please excuse my pronunciation if it's wrong. Pook's not about at the moment to correct me, and I've got to get this video done. Not too sure what went wrong here, but the sound just disappeared just as I was about to start explaining all the dishes. And I won't attempt to do it. Like I say, Pook's not here at the moment, and I'll make a complete mess of it. But I'll just leave you with these images, and I'll absolutely guarantee you this food is great, really good. After we'd finished eating, we went into town where the indoor marketplace is. Pook and Oak wanted to buy a few bits and pieces, and it just amazes me. You start walking through the streets, and you see it so often here in Thailand, you suddenly come across something totally unexpected. This little mini moke, perfect condition. We found this in someone's garden. I did ask the guy if he was interested in selling it, but he wasn't having any of it. He's hanging on to that. It's probably his pension. Here's a nice little hotel that I can absolutely recommend. Pook and I stayed here some time ago, and the room we had was overlooking the Mekong River, and the patio doors open up. You've got a balcony there. You can have breakfast on the balcony overlooking the Mekong. Many years ago, this was the old customs office where if you were coming in from Laos, this is the entry point. Now, I happened to stumble upon this in amongst all the bits and pieces they've got from times gone by. This old typewriter, it's an Olympus. It's the first typewriter that I used to type up invoices and letters with my first business. Can't remember what year it was, but it's exactly the same as what I used to run my business with. Pook and I'd like to thank David and Note for inviting us out for the day. We had a great time in Nongkai. Really good, really enjoyed it. If you're in Udon Thani and you find yourself at a loose end, have a trip 40 minutes outside the city centre to this place. It's called Wat Putong Tep Nimet. I've brought Pook and her sister up to this temple. It's a place that amazes me. It's only, 40 minutes away from where we live, and she's never been here before. A friend of mine brought me here. We came out on a Sunday morning once for a little ride on our bikes, and he brought me up here. Look at this. Just look at that. Oh, today, by the way, it's a very special day. It's Vesak day for Buddhists. It's the day when Buddha was born, when Buddha found enlightenment, and the day he died. So those big three events happened on the same day, and today is that day. It's the anniversary, and there's celebrations all over Thailand, obviously celebrating this big day in the Buddhist calendar. No? Have you been here before? No? What do you think? Isn't it lovely? Welcome to my temple. You're welcome. Yet another wonderful place to spend an hour or two here in Udon Thani. This final clip is only going to last a few seconds. It's a place here in Udon Thani where you can go to eat very inexpensively, and the food's good, and you can also burn off the calories you put on in the same building. 9D Sports Complex is a hotel, a gym and a restaurant all in one place. Okay, so how much are they charging, Pookie?
200 baht per day. So she can use the gym upstairs, everything, and also using swimming pool.
That includes the swimming pool?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
So now we're going to show you upstairs what have they got, so you can come here and try it.
If you don't want to use the gym?
So you can pay like 150 baht per person,
yeah,
just for swimming pool. But if you want to use the gym, 200 baht.
Okay. The gym area is spread over 4 floors, and it's got all the latest up-to-date equipment.
Okay, and this is a buffet area, so you pay 150 baht per person, and you allow only sit here for 2 hours, okay?
And last but not least, the swimming pool. Whether you want to do some serious lengths, if you want to go on the water chutes, or if you just want to splash around a bit, like Pook and her sister did. But it's a lovely pool, nice and clean, and I think the whole place is really good value for money. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again in the next video.